Hey everyone, John here, and welcome back to the Toy Box. It's Nendoroid figure time again after such a long time, and this time we have Lillie. Now, she makes it very clear that she isn't a trainer, but she has a lot of healing supplies, and she goes to many places only trainers are supposed to go, and she kinda has a Pokemon in her bag. Well, anyways, let's take a look at the Nendoroid figure for Lillie. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the review. Alright guys, I got all the parts out for the Lillie Nendoroid figure, so let's go ahead and take a look at them. So first of all, here's how Lillie looks right out of the box. So let's go ahead and look at the front view first, so you can see her face. This is the default face. She doesn't look very happy. So I like the details on the face though. Like the little nose, her mouth. Just remember with the Nendoroid figures, their heads are pretty big compared to the rest of their bodies. So that's one thing to keep in mind when looking at the figures. And I like the hair. She has the braids right here. And let's look at the side. You can see she has pretty long hair. And then in the back right here. And then now we can take a look at the clothes she's wearing. This is what she was wearing in the game. I like the details they have on here. We have the blue collar. You can see the hems here on her dress, and you can see the three little dots here. That's a pretty nice touch. I like the little details like that. And you can turn around. It's all throughout the dress. And if you look right here, you can see the hole in the back, which is where the stand will be connected. And lastly, you can see her feet. And again, the feet for Nendoroid figures are really small. So they got a lot of detail onto the feet, so that's pretty nice also. And we can turn them around like that so you can see. They have a little heel on them on the bottom. But there you go. This is the figure. So now let's take a look at the next piece, which is her hat. Now this is a really big hat, and it can actually eclipse her, interestingly enough. That's how big the hat is. You can actually cover her completely. But there it is. It fits over her head. It falls out a little bit, so you don't want to move the figure too much with the hat on, or else it's just going to keep it's just going to keep falling out. But there's that same pattern again right here on the hat, and then on the back you have a bow, which is pretty cool. So with the Nendoroid figures, you get some extra faces. We got 3 faces for Lillie. So we got another face. This is the happy face. This one over here looks like the I can't believe you just said that face. And this one, I guess her last face, is the Nebby get in the bag face. Yeah, I think that was my favorite. And then we get 2 extra sets of arms. So here are the first set. And I think this set I'll call the carrying Nebby set of arms. That's pretty much what these arms are used for. And then the next set of arms are the holding the bag arms. So these are the holding the bag arms. We have a Pokédoll right here. And it looks like a Clefairy. That's what the Pokédolls are in the game. It's actually has a pretty nice details on it. You can see the tail in the back, and there's the hole right there for where you attach the hands. And then you have Lillie's bag, which I like the details on the bag also if you take a look. They look pretty nice. You have the red and the white, and you have the stripes, and this fits right over her shoulder. And then lastly, for the Pokemon, we have Nebby, or Cosmog. And I love the details on Cosmog, especially all the little stars that are on his hands right here. We have the face, and it just looks really nice all together. We have there's the hole for the display, and we have the details of the Pokemon on the back too, which are a really nice touch. So there is Cosmog. And then of course with every Nendoroid figure we get a stand. And here is the bracket that comes up for Lillie. And we get another bracket for Cosmog. So First, let's go ahead and I will show you how to stand up Lillie. So we're going to need Lillie, we're going to need the brace, and we're going to need this base. So the base in the front, actually, you could tell it's the front because it actually has the, I think this is the front where it has all the names. It doesn't actually have Lillie's name on it anywhere. So I'll just say that this is the front, since it has words on it. And so what we do is first you get the thicker peg and you put it into the base. And the thinner peg is going to go right into Lillie's back over here. So let's go ahead and do that. Whoops. Okay. And look at the way that it's shaped. It actually works pretty well. So there we go. We can bend it a little bit so that she's actually standing up. And there you go. This is Lillie standing right here on the base. And for Cosmog, what we want to do is you have this base right here. You have a bigger end of the stand, and you have a smaller end. The smaller end is going to go into Cosmog's side right here. So we just enter it like that. And we put the other end into the base right here. So one thing to keep in mind, I don't know if it's just mine or if it's all of them, but the first joint in here is actually pretty loose, so my Cosmog falls a lot. But there we go. There we go. See, it just happened. It just happened. He fell. You can compensate for that just by bending out this one. And you can raise them however high or however low you want. So this is Lillie and Cosmog. And of course, we can make him come out to the front like this and turn her head. And she looks kind of upset at him because he is not in the bag. So she says, Nebby, I thought I told you. I'm not going to tell you again. Get in the bag. And Nebby says, pew, 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 pew. Which I'm not going to translate because I can't really use that kind of language on this show. So I guess I'm just going to have to leave it like that because I want you all to watch. And let's put the hat. So we can also put Lillie's hat on. And there we go. So that is the first pose. So let's go ahead and change her faces. And let's see each face. So remember, changing faces for a Nendoroid figure is pretty easy. All you do is, first of all, you hold on to the back, and you take off the front right here. So the hair piece actually came off with the headpiece right here. So there's the hair, and there's the face. So we'll go ahead, and which one do you guys want to see first? Let's go ahead and let's put this one. Or we'll put this one here. This is... Never mind, changed my mind again. We're going to put the I can't believe you just said that face. So what you do is you put the opening right here, and you just slide the face in, and then you slide in the hair piece, and there you go. And there she's right there again, and she says, Nebby, you're so silly, or I can't believe they just said that. Looks like an embarrassed face. Like, it's not like she's embarrassed for herself, it's more like she's embarrassed for whatever someone just said. She's embarrassed for them. Because that was just bad. Or that was just corny. So let's take a look at the other face. At the happy face. So let's go ahead and take this one out again. We put in happy face. And there we go. So there, now she says, well, I'm happy you're out of the bag because I'm just going to put you right back in there anyway. And she'll do it. So, let's go ahead and now we can take a look at her holding the bag. So with the Nendoroid figures, you can put them into many different poses, which is really cool. I like that about those figures. But sometimes they can be a little bit complicated. I think this one's a little more complicated out of the others. So let's go ahead and put the bag and have Lillie with the pose taking with the bag. So we'll take off this piece. We'll take out the face. And I swear, I am not trying to kill her. I'm trying to help her. I know this looks gruesome, but I'm helping her. And I know what you guys are thinking. Yeah, you're helping her die. No, I'm not. I am just helping her get her bag. There we go. So now we take out her arms, because she's going to need the bag arms for this, because she actually can't wear the bag and have the regular arms on at the same time. So she would get the bag like this. It's going to go on like this. So we just get the bag, we turn it around. The instructions actually say you should remove her whole head. But I don't want to do that because this joint right here is a little difficult to get back on there. So now she has the bag on. And let's put on the arms. So there's, whoops, dropped it. So there's arm number 1. And now you guys are going to see the reason why I'm saying that you have to use this, because they fit over the bag like this. So there's arm number 1, and especially this one. There's arm number 2. It goes into the... There we go. So there. Now, so it really does look like she's just holding on to the bag. So these arms really are specialized for this pose. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and put her head back on. There we go. There we go. There's her head. And which face should we use, guys? I think I'm just going to put the happy face back on. You know why she's happy? Because Nebby's in the bag. There we go. So let's go ahead and put... So there is Lillie holding the bag, and she has her hat on. So there we go. Whoops, see, that's what I was telling you guys about. That if you don't hold on to the figure tightly, the hat just falls right off. So there we go. So this right here is Lillie with the bag. So let's go ahead and try another pose. So we got another set of arms, and this set is for holding Nebby or the Pokédoll. So let's go ahead and have Lillie hold the Pokédoll first. We'll have her hold Nebby last. That'll be the last pose we do. So let's take it apart once more. And again, I'm not trying to murder her. I'm just trying to get her in different pose. There we go. So I'll go ahead and get the head piece off. And take out arm number 1. And arm number 2. So here we go. And then the first arm goes here on the left. And the second arm goes right here on the right. And see, if you notice, one of her arms has a huge peg on it right here. So it's kind of awkward if she's not holding anything. So I would definitely, if you're going to use that pose, I would definitely have her hold on to something. Let's put her head back on. So there we go. And let's have her hold the Pokédoll. So let's go ahead and see, we have the peg right there. That's what it's for. And there's the Pokédoll. I'll go ahead and stand her right there so I can put the hat on without it falling out. See, and there's Lillie with the Pokédoll hat. See, and she says, look, she says, listen, I'm not a trainer. I just have this Pokédoll here, so take it and run. I will run. And this item actually fits her pretty well because I remember she would often use repels and other items to stay away from Pokemon battles, since she technically isn't a trainer. So I think the Pokédoll is a nice touch in this figure. And lastly, let's go ahead and let's have her hold Nebby. See, there goes the hat again. Let's go ahead and have her hold on to Nebby right here. There we go. There we go. Now she's actually holding on to Nebby. And you know why? Because she's about to stuff him in a bag. So there we go. And there is Lillie holding on to Nebby. There you go. That's a nice pose. Aw, it's very cute. So there we go. That is Lillie and Cosmog. That's a pretty nice looking Nendoroid figure. And this has been Nendoroid Lillie. So, what do I think of Lillie? I love the figure. I have fallen head over heels for the Nendoroids, and Lillie is a nice addition. Some of the poses are hard though. You kind of have to use the bag arms for the bag. It's possible not to, don't get me wrong, but it isn't as easy or as natural looking to me. But I love the figure though. The faces that we get are the same faces that we see in the game, and I love the details and the props that she's given. Right now it's a bit hard to buy one. It's not available on PokémonCenter.com. That's where I purchased it. I've seen it on Amazon and some other Asian sites where you would import the figure. If you do decide to buy it that way, go ahead and make sure you do your homework first. I got mine for $49.99 on PokémonCenter.com, so that should serve as a reference. And as soon as PokémonCenter.com adds it back, I will put a link in the description below, and I will let you guys know on Twitter. So, what do you think of Nendoroid Lillie? Let me know in the comments section below. And this is my 4th Nendoroid figure. So check out my previous 3 Nendoroid figures reviews. Links are in the description below. Thanks for watching, and as always, rate, subscribe, and don't stop playing.